Becoming an organ donor isn't just something that you check on your driver's license. You can actually be a living donor. Here to tell us more about that is Megan McClenny with Intermountain Medical Center Transplant Services. We also have Glenn Buma, who donated his kidney, and Paul Neff, who actually received Glenn's kidney. You guys have such a fascinating story. I've been drilling you with questions throughout all the newscasts. Excited to actually get to the interview. Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate having all of you.
Nice to be here.
Melissa, Megan, let's start with you. There are a couple of organs that we can actually donate while we're living.
That's right.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so as a living person, you sometimes have the option to donate either one kidney or part of your liver to a family or a loved one.
Now, when you talk about sometimes have the option, so what are the factors when you're talking about that?
So during your initial screening to potentially become a living donor, we do an extensive medical workup to make sure our donors are going to remain healthy throughout the donation process and well into their later life so that we don't hurt anyone during that.
Okay, so Paul, you had a situation where you needed a kidney. Tell us a little bit about your story.
I eventually started to downgrade in my kidney function, and thanks to my good neighbor here, it helped us along. And
okay, so that you received the transplant back in 2015, is that correct?
Yes, September of 2015.
Okay, so Glenn, you saw that your neighbor had a need, and you were willing to give up your kidney to make that happen. What went into that decision? Why were you willing to do that?
Well, we had known each other and still do for over 30 years, and Paul had actually had a kidney previously that was donated by his brother. He's got a very active lifestyle. He is very healthy and taking care of that kidney for years and years. And as he started to deteriorate, it was an opportunity to help him. I mean, he's got an active life and a very active family, and wanted to see him be able to get back to taking care of his family.
So Megan, talk about that, because you say that's actually pretty common, that you'll need multiple transplants potentially in a lifetime.
Yeah, potentially, especially when you talk about kidney recipients. Those kidneys can function anywhere, you know, from 3 years to 20 years, just depending on each individual patient and their health circumstances. So kidney recipients do tend to need multiple in their lifetime.
Okay, so Glenn's kidney is in your body. What type of a bond does that help build between the two of you?
Well, I never liked oatmeal until I had a kidney transplant.
Really? And, so you have a part of Glenn inside you that's actually changing your habits then, huh?
No, I'm eating more oatmeal.
But on a standpoint from appreciation, when you look at Glenn and know that he helped you out in this way.
Yeah, you know, some things you can't put a price on, and that's one of them. How do you put a price on time? Because basically that's what you're giving somebody.
Sure. And Glenn, you no longer have one of your kidneys, but life has been just as normal for you.
Recovery was very quick. I feel 100%, no ill effects from it, and all I can say is I think it's a wonderful opportunity to serve somebody else, and I would encourage anybody that's interested in that to go in and learn about it and see what's out there.
Yeah, such a fantastic story. Thank you so much for your generosity and for being here and sharing it. Megan, real quick, how can people become a living organ donor?
So if they're interested, they can log on to the intermountainmedicalcenter.org website, and they'll have a link and click on how to become an organ donor.
Fantastic. We'll have all that information on our website for you as well, goodforutah.com. We'll be right back.